Imagine this. You're alone, stranded on a deserted island with nothing but your will to survive. Sounds like a movie, right? It's a scenario that's been used time and again, captivating our imagination and stirring our primal instincts for survival. These are the stories of castaways, individuals who, against all odds, find themselves marooned in the middle of nowhere, forced to confront their own mortality. Castaway tales have a strange allure. They challenge our comfort zones, they push us to the edge of our seats, and they make us question, what would we do in their shoes? They allow us to vicariously experience the thrill and fear of the unknown, the desperation and the triumph of human spirit. Every castaway story is a testament to our innate will to survive, to adapt, and to overcome. But while these may seem like tales from the big screen, real-life castaway stories do exist, and they're just as fascinating. Meet Alexander Selkirk, the original Robinson Crusoe. This Scottish sailor's tale is a testament to human ingenuity and the will to survive. Marooned on an uninhabited island in the South Pacific, Selkirk faced a harsh reality. He was alone, with no rescue in sight. But did he surrender to despair? Not at all. Instead, he sprang into action. Using his wits and survival instincts, he transformed the island into his personal fortress. He hunted for food, created shelter, and fought off loneliness with an iron will. 4 long years passed, 4 years of survival against all odds. And then one day a ship appeared on the horizon. His rescue was a bittersweet moment, a return to civilization, but also a farewell to the island that had been his home. Selkirk's story is a testament to the human spirit. His survival tactics became a beacon for those in similar situations. His tale, indeed, is but one example of human resilience. The will to survive can spur incredible feats of endurance. Let's delve into some astonishing survival stories that truly embody this sentiment. We'll start with Poon Lim, a Chinese sailor during World War II. After his ship was torpedoed, he found himself adrift on a life raft. With limited supplies, he ingeniously fashioned fishing gear from wire and nails found on the raft. He caught fish, birds, and even sharks to sustain himself. His resilience paid off after a staggering 133 days at sea when he was finally rescued. Moving on, we have José Salvador Alvarenga, a Salvadoran fisherman who survived an unbelievable 14 months adrift at sea. After being blown off course during a storm, he survived by catching fish, birds, and turtles with his bare hands. He collected rainwater to drink, and when that was scarce, he drank turtle blood to stay hydrated. Our next story is about Tom Neal, a New Zealander who willingly lived as a castaway. He chose to live alone on a deserted island in the South Pacific for a total of 16 years. He survived by cultivating vegetables, hunting wild goats, and using parts of wrecked ships for tools and other resources. Lastly, we have Juliana Kupka, a German-Peruvian teenager who survived a plane crash in the Peruvian rainforest. She trekked through the dense jungle with a broken collarbone, a deep gash in her arm, and one sandal. Relying on survival knowledge she learned from her father, she followed a stream to find civilization, leading to her rescue after an incredible 11 days. These stories, while harrowing, remind us of the strength of the human spirit. They show us that when faced with life or death situations, individuals can tap into an astonishing depth of resilience, resourcefulness, and determination. These tales of survival are not just about enduring against all odds. They are about the indomitable will of human beings to live, to fight, and to never give up. These real-life castaways teach us more than just survival tactics. They offer a window into the human spirit, into the depths of our resilience, and into the raw, unfiltered essence of survival. Let's take a moment to reflect on the lessons learned from these extraordinary survival experiences. Imagine being stranded with no immediate rescue in sight. It's not just about finding food and building shelter, it's also about keeping your spirits up. Hope becomes a lifeline, a beacon that guides you through the darkest nights. It's the fuel that sparks the fire of survival, even when all seems lost. These castaways didn't just survive, they thrived. They harnessed their resourcefulness, turning the hostile environment into their ally. From building rafts to catching fish, they used what was available, proving that innovation and ingenuity are born out of necessity. But perhaps the most powerful lesson is the human instinct to survive. This innate drive is what pushes us to fight, to adapt, to persevere against all odds. It's not just about physical strength, but mental fortitude. It's about the will to keep going even when every fiber of your being tells you to give up. These are not just stories of survival, but tales of extraordinary human resilience. They remind us that we are capable of so much more than we think. Their stories are a testament to human resilience and the will to survive. The fascination with Castaway stories remains even in our modern world. You might be wondering why. Why do these tales of individuals stranded and struggling against the elements continue to captivate us? Well, the answer lies in the essence of human spirit. These narratives offer a raw, unfiltered look into the resilience and grit that define us as a species. They remind us of our primal instincts, our innate ability to survive against all odds, and our relentless drive to live. And it's not just about survival, it's about the triumph of the human will, the indomitable spirit that refuses to give in, even in the face of insurmountable adversities. It's about hope, courage, and the instinctive drive to keep going no matter what. These real-life Castaway stories have inspired countless books, movies, and stirred our collective imagination. They continue to resonate because they touch upon universal themes and experiences. They make us question what we would do in similar circumstances, how we would cope, and how far we would go to survive. So I encourage you, delve deeper into these tales, reflect upon them. Let them inspire you, motivate you, and remind you of the strength within you. So next time you find yourself lost in a book or movie about castaways, remember the real-life heroes who lived to tell their tales.